So depression is like that bad relationship. Like depression is like, but we've been cool. I mean, at least you were comfortable. You ain't had no responsibilities. I mean, you pretty much had nothing to do. We just slept all day. I mean, so why? I mean, hey, from time to time we have a drink, get a little more depressed. You know, alcohol is a depressant, right? All right, so he said, so I don't understand why. Okay, all right, you just don't know you love me. You'll come around. You'll come around. And it's like depression is waiting for that moment. Just that one moment of weakness to go, oh, so we can go out today. Just a lunch. That's all we're going to do is lunch. Nothing serious. No intimacy. I got her now. She broke down. He broke down. We can't live life like that. But depression, the scripture says darkness can't comprehend light. So darkness can't master light, can't be around light. When we walked in the building and we turned the lights on, darkness left. Darkness can't even negotiate. Like, well, can I hang out for a little while? If light shows up, darkness leaves. So the scripture says the entrance of the word bring up light. So the more word you get in, the more light you get in, the more darkness has to leave. Depression can't be around a brilliant person, a person that's so filled up with light, they're blasting it everywhere. See, so when we spend time out of communion, out of an atmosphere that's going to create a brilliant flow for us, then you're almost welcoming. Well, you're not welcoming, but you know how in certain parts of life, all the crazy people be running up on you, or like a person say, how do I meet these people? Well, it's almost like I'm trying to find a nice way of saying it. They sensing something. Or the young lady at a campus Bible study I did in Ohio, she said, I don't understand. What did she say? You probably on the phone. I've been using you for years. But she said, I don't understand how come I keep meeting these crazy relationships or whatever. I said, okay, so this is my answer. I said, so if you was walking down the street and you seen this person and there was flies all around them, everywhere, just flies follow, packs of flies, what would you be thinking? Person stink. I mean, right? I mean, you'd be like, flies attracted to something. All right, so the Bible study was over, and so I always ask people what they learned. So I was like, so where everybody learned today? She says, you know what I learned? All this time, I thought I was smelling sweet when I've been smelling like fish. I mean, that's what she said. That's what she said. But so when you think about it, it's like, you heard that story before. I guess timing. All right, so the point here is, in dealing with reality and trying to embrace a real atmosphere of worship, we have to be honest with ourselves, and we can't keep consuming darkness, wondering why we're attracting darkness, attracting depression, attracting calamity and catastrophe. There's a place in us that we get overconfident, and I understand, creating an atmosphere of music. You realize this, because if you guys didn't know, I'm music 101. So I studied it, researched it, all types of stuff. So we ain't even really talking about the whole teaching because it would probably be too much. But I'll tell you this. This culture now, the music now is obvious. Ain't nobody trying to hide nothing. Back when in my culture, which some people think is clean, it's just more subliminal. They hit it. You listen to a song like Lucy in the Sky with Diamond. I'm not trying to dog out songs. I'm just saying that don't sound like, for lack of better words, a booty song, but it's talking about LSD. Mary Jane ain't talking about no girl named Mary Jane. It's talking about weed. You know what I'm saying? So some of the songs is talking about rendezvous with men and men. yeah, you know, might be talking about a careless whisper, but you really listen to the song. See, so I'm saying, so it was more subliminal. Why? Because back then the demons, they needed their top level demons, their more deceptive demons. At the highest level, the angel is disguised as an angel of light. So you could look at the little cartoons that you want to and think the devil gonna show up with horns and the tail. No, he's gonna show up looking like the most pleasant, most brilliant, most attractive thing you can think of at that level. But keeping it real, these days, he ain't gotta show up. He's using the lowest level of demon to tempt folk. And the lowest level of demon is not as deceptive. It's obvious. So the music now is obvious. That shows you how the adversary has no respect for you. Like this boo-boo the fool stupid, I can put it in their face and they still won't realize it. Just no different than they put on cigarette packs and cigarettes will kill you and people still smoke them. That's saying how somebody sees your intelligence. Like, this idiot. Hey, guess what? These cigarettes will kill you. Here, have some. There's no way to give me some cigarettes that'll really kill me. You trying to trick me. You thought you got me, didn't you? Come on. And the same thing with music is like, hey, this music right here is going to have you worshiping the devil and everything. Here, check this out. I'm God. You're so stupid. That's funny. That's a cute nickname. It ain't no cute nickname. It's right in your face. The music back then was just more subliminal. But the whole thing is to get you bound. And if you think you could think I'm tripping, look at what's going on in your life. Some of us is older. Look at what happened to us. Break up to make up. That's all you do. First you love me, then you hate me. That's a game for fools. People be breaking up to make up. Just to relate to the song. Sitting around talking about, I kind of miss you. Dirty dishes in the sink. Lots of time for me. I just didn't think. No, I'm just I know all them songs, man. So all I'm saying is start with communion with God and play off of that. Go from there. Feed yourself with the word. Spend some more time with the word. I'm not telling you to leave out here and walk on water, but I'm saying target yourself to have a better communion with God, have some genuine relationships, and just take the next best step from here. I don't know where everybody else is. Music was my life. I mix music. I live for music. I scheduled my classes in college around music. If the class was on the same time as the master mix, I'm not listening. I can't take that class. No, I got something I'm doing between 12 and 2. My headphones on listening to the master mix. That's what I was doing between 12 and 2. Everywhere I went, I had music. I traveled through New York City. I always had some type of headphone, when they came, now they got iPods, but they had like Walkmans back then. So I had a Walkman with an equalizer on it. You know, that would be conducive to the most high-powered iPod in this time. but that's what I was that serious. Every time you saw me, music was with me. My atmosphere had to have some music behind it. When I went to practice in college, basketball practice, I played the old version, George Benson, The Greatest Love of All, every day before I went to practice. I had the Muhammad Ali album. I would play The Greatest Love of All. Or I played like The Eye of the Tiger, something like that. So music was always in my atmosphere. Music's in my atmosphere now. It's just more gospel. Not the old, I ain't trying to dog nobody out, but not the old Rugged Cross stuff. I can't listen to that. But I'm just saying, it's still, I got to feed my spirit more than my flesh. So I'm trying to encourage you, because sometimes while you're trying to work on this, over here, the adversary is getting you. And that's why it seems like you keep getting to a certain level and everything self-destructs and blows up, because you're not at the controls, he is. And personally, because I love you guys, I wouldn't want that to continuously happen to you. Now, you can continue to do that if you want to. You have choice. I don't recommend it, because you want to experience the realness of God. It's going to be very hard consuming yourself with some of the counterfeit of the world. And so I think that's about. I know it's not like the best topic in the world, but that's what you want. You want the truth, or you want me to leave you out there suffering saying, I'm straight. I can't believe they going through that. That's a shame. Hey, baby, you see that? Can't believe that happened to them. Oh, well. That's how folk be doing. We're not like that. So now I didn't get you with the y'all. I'm gonna let you do that on your privacy in your own home. Go get the CD. What is it? What's it called? What's in the Mix? The Power of Music. It's back there. But I wanted to talk about real worship because if we're gonna have a real relationship with God, we might want to deal with some reality. Y'all coming back to church next Sunday? Possibly. Are you gonna talk about music? I might. I got more notes. Let's end with how much time I got? 2 minutes? Seriously? Let's end with that. That's enough. Just stand on your feet.